Okay, now it's time to finish up and let's add some cams so we get these things for action. So we're going to do the pair cam first. So notice everything's working. I cannot pull these out. They only move the way they're supposed to. Same thing with this one. And one thing you need to know is if theirs is crooked right now, we're going to need to fix that. All you got to do is go over to your joint sections, click that, and then find your Revolute, right click and say go to home position and click it. See, it goes right back straight. Now we're going to add a cam and we're going to add it right underneath this one, which means we're going to need a new plane to draw there. So we're going to take this plane right here and create a new one right there. So it's called construct offset plane. And we're going to say capture position. Always click that unless there's a reason you don't want to. It just means that you move something, and I don't know if you remember, I moved this guy. I had moved this one when I fixed it is all. And so it's just saying, hey, do you want to keep that position? So you do not want to revert it. You want to capture it. And then let's click that one, and let's click this way so we can see where we're at. And I think we want to move 2 inches. Yeah, 2 inches should bring us right underneath there. And I'm going to put OK. And we're going to draw on this plane. By the way, this plane is big. So you can grab it and make them grow. And you can see it goes right through the middle of that one. And by the way, you do not need to make it do that. You don't have to. You can draw down here. It goes infinitely everywhere. It's just if you want to see it, you can do that. All right. So first thing we're going to do, if we're going to draw a new part, we have to get used to it. New component. So we're going to go pair cam, okay, and put OK. And once you do pair cam, we're going to draw a new sketch and say create a new sketch right here on that plane that we just made. And if it's in the way, what you want to do is click slice. But, you know, most of it's invisible because we're working on the pair cam, so it's okay. We are going to need this square, so let's project it right now so that we can reference the middle of it. Project that, that, that. Actually, I think you could just click the whole thing to be honest with you. If you want to click the corners, go ahead. Make sure you have the corners. Put OK. Make sure you get all of it. And we are going to need to make some lines. So click lines. Click here, 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 and here. I need to make an X on it. Okay. If you're still in the tool pattern, just push escape. It'll leave the tool pattern. I just pushed escape, and now I'm gone. All right. This thing we should have moved it up, to be honest with you. So I'm going to say finish, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go back to the main project. And I'm going to go here. I should have captured the position to there. And I think it's just going to go back on me. Uh, I should try to capture the position though. Let me see if I can click save and if that captures it. Let's see, is there a capture position here? I don't see it right now, but that's okay. It's probably right here in assemble. Nope. All right. Well, that's okay. We're just going to go back to the pair cam that I'm making. Okay. Oh, it did stay up there. That's nice. Okay, good. Um, and so we're going to click, let's double click that sketch again. Let's get it open. And oh, look, it did go back down. Slice. And I like it up here just so I know how much room I have, you know. But click a circle, click that center, and click that. I already know how big to make it, so I can help you guys out here. This should be 1.25 inches. And then I need you to make another circle right above it. So click a circle, and right above it, make this one a 1/2 inch. Actually, let me see. I actually don't remember. Let's see. I think this is 75 inches. No, this is 1 inch. Yeah, I think it is a 1/2 inch. And you can do 3/4 if you want a little wider. It's not going to hurt. So 1/2 inch or 3/4. And I need to create lines here. So let me create lines. By the way, if this is all bugging you, you can hide all that. So for example, if this thing's in the way, you can hide followers right here. I think that's the first follower. And you can do the follower sticks. Hide those as well if they're in your way. All right, then you're going to need some lines. Click lines and just drag one. And then if it's stuck here, push escape. We're going to need another one over here. And then just escape. And then we're going to click tangent constraint. That means I want this to be tangent with this. So just click this and click this. If it goes crooked, I want that to be directly above it. Just go over here and click the vertical constraint. That's this one right here. Click the center of that circle and the center of that. There we go, it's locked in. Click the tangent constraint again. You need to be tangent with you. You need to be tangent with you. And you need to be tangent with that. Okay. Now let's get some scissors right here, the trim tool. Trim all this extra off. And we're just about done. We're just going to create one rectangle that's slightly bigger than that. So get the center rectangle. Click here. Make it a little bit bigger so we can work with it. And 0.265. That's just a little bit bigger than the square. You can see that. 0.265. And finish. And I think that's about it. There it is. But we need to extrude it. So click extrude. And I'm going to say capture position. So maybe it's going to capture that position of that thing that's up there. And you want to go two-sided. I don't know if you remember, we put this right in the center of that thing. So I need it to grow this way and this way. So I need to grow left and right. So I'm going to say two symmetric, and then new body is correct. And I got to choose what to extrude, of course. Click this, this, and this. And don't click the center. We need that hole for the stick. And distance 0.125. There we go. And that will be a 1/4 inch thick because I'm 0.125 on both sides. And put OK. And there we go. Now we're going to do the joints on this too. So let's click up here. And let's bring back all these visuals. Where's all our sticks? Well, they're all hidden. Oh, they're down here. Let's unhide them all. Okay. And we need this thing to not move. See, it moves, right? We don't want that. Control Z on your keyboard. Hold Control and Z to go back. And let's make it rigid. Remember, it's just going to stick there. So just say assemble as built joint. As built joint right here. And say here you and this stick. There we go. Put OK. And now we're good. See? And if it's crooked right here, just say, you remember what to do. You just go to the Revolute and say, go to home position. Now, if you want this thing, if you want this to always touch this, that is called a tangent relationship, like tangent to a circle. So we're going to click this and then click that little tip right here. You can click it any way you want, but it's this one right here. There we go. See how it touched it? And put OK. Now we say Revolute, animate joint relationships. And you can see it stays down for a long time and then it pops up real quick. But it stays down for a while. Okay, that's going to be different than our next one. So let's go ahead and push escape so we can stop. And let's create a new part. So we're going to say assemble, new component. And this one's called an eccentric cam. Eccentric cam, ECC, eccentric cam. And we are going to draw right there on that plane. So let's go sketch that plane right there. That's the mid plane. And then we are going to draw right here. So let's draw a circle. And go ahead and don't draw it right here. Draw it off the center, okay? And this circle is going to be, I think it's 1.5 inches total. And then we are going to need this square again. So you could push escape and kind of move this thing up a little bit. And we're going to need a square here. So we're going to have to project that. So create, project, project. There we go. Let's just project the whole square at once. I think that should work. Yeah, see, there you go. I just clicked the square. And then let's do the lines because I do need that little X in the middle so I can get the midpoint of this square. There we go. Push escape. And then I'm going to use the dimension tool to get to the center of this. So this to the center of this. No, no. It doesn't want to do the center. Let's see. Let me draw the square first. That might help. There we go. That locked to the center. I don't know why, because it's a square, I guess. And 0.265, just like before. And make sure you're clicking the outer square, or it's going to give you an error. And we're almost done. Now we just need to say how far this is from the center of this circle. And we don't want it to be in the center, and you'll see why in a minute. I think I did 0.5. Yeah, 0.5 works, okay? You can do a little less than that if you want, but that one works. And so we're going to extrude that, and we're going to do two-sided. Here it is, symmetric. And then we're going to do the same distance, 0.125, which is an eighth of an inch, which will make it a quarter of an inch total. And then let's just add that joint tangent relationship right here. So go to Assemble, Tangent Relationship, and let's go ahead and click this. Actually, when I do this, you want to add it to everything. So let's go back to here. There we go. I forgot I was only working on the one part. We're working with everything now. So Assemble, Tangent Relationship, this here, and did I click the other thing? I didn't even click the other thing. And it's not moving, so there we go. I clicked both. And did I make it rigid? I don't think I did yet. Let me make it rigid. I forgot to do that. So I just canceled that. Assemble, as built joint. This is real quick. As built joints are so easy. You just click this and you click that. Click the two things you want to get stuck together, and now we're good. See? And let's go to tangent relationship, and we're going to click this and this and put OK. And there we go. And look how smooth this is. We're going to right click on Revolute and animate joint relationships. You can see that just smooth, the smoothness of it just going up and down constantly because it's always changing. This one is not. It gets stuck on that little half turn right here and it just stays. So it's a different motion. Now, the last one, you can add another pair, or you can try a snail cam, or whatever you want. Just add another one here to complete your assignment. And make sure you have it animated, and that's it. And I'll go around for this one. I'll check you guys off once it's all animated. And that's about it.